Ice Climbers!
Oh, hi there. You're probably wondering why I'm locking my door right now. Well, it's because I'm about to give some pretty hot takes on Super Smash Bros., and this is the only way I can ensure my physical safety. What, you think I'm overreacting? It's Smash. People go nuts over this kind of stuff. Super Smash Bros. Is everyone's favorite series about assaulting different video game characters. The series has defined every console that it's appeared on. One of the best things about the lead up to a new Smash game is speculating on the character roster, who will return from the previous game, who will be cut, and most of all, who will the newcomers be. Super Smash Bros. Brawl introduced the concept of third-party characters to the series, and since then, speculation about the fighters has run rampant. Now this is all fine and good, but I gotta say, there are some characters added to the game that get heavy question marks around them. Today, we're gonna talk about these characters and discuss why they're so weird to add to the game. Now before we begin, I'd like to make a few things clear. First off, the weirdest fighters added does not equal the worst fighters added. I think all of these characters have merit to them in some way, and if I think otherwise, I will make that clear. Second, I will only be talking about playable characters, no assist trophies. And the third and most important thing, please, for the love of all that is holy, do not take me seriously. If I point out a character that you like, I'm not necessarily saying they're a bad character, I'm just saying that I think they're kind of a weird addition. Because, remember, just because a character is weird does not necessarily mean they are bad. So, without further ado, here are some of the weirdest fighters added to Super Smash Bros. So Wii Fit is a solid time, an exercise game that uses the Wii balance board. It's a fun game. But God, I wish I could whoop this woman's ass. Wii Fit Trainer is your exercise coach in Wii Fit, and my God is it weird that she's in Smash. Her first appearance was in Super Smash Bros. For Nintendo 3DS and Wii U, and yeah, I've got no idea why she was added. One of the biggest things about Smash is how being added to it is like being put in the Video Game Hall of Fame. As a developer, having your character added to Smash in any way is tombstone worthy, so for Nintendo to add some random background character from a fitness game, like sure, she was probably pretty easy to develop, and she is a Nintendo character, but like for fuck's sake, she was added as a playable character before Waluigi? Now I don't doubt that there's some Wii Fit Trainer mains out there, but how many people think of her when Smash is brought up? Like, yeah, I know Smash, that's that one game with the Wii Fit character. I genuinely forgot she was in Smash for a while there. So yeah, I'd say she's a pretty weird addition. Her moveset is solid, albeit a little basic. She seems like a good character for newcomers. That's all I can really say about her though. She's a basic character who really isn't well known enough for Smash in my opinion. Oh boy, here we go. So R.O.B used to be my main when I was a little baby boy, and I can guarantee you most people don't know who he is. R.O.B was an accessory for the NES, mostly made to market the NES as a toy rather than a video game console. He first appeared as a fighter in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, and yeah, sure, he's iconic for collectors and people that grew up with the NES, but that's about it. I'm not gonna come out and say that he isn't deserving of a spot in Smash as maybe an assist trophy, but as a full fighter? I also find his moveset to be really clunky, which might be a design choice to make him feel more robotic, but I don't care, that's no excuse. So for R.O.B, it's mainly due to his recognizability. Most people playing Smash in the modern era would have no clue who this little guy is. Cool addition for diehard Nintendo fans, but not much more. Okay, look, I'm not about to come out here and give an ultra mega hot take and claim that Snake isn't a video game all-star. He is absolutely recognizable enough to be in Smash. The thing that's got me freaking out is how they designed him. Look, you got a bunch of characters that look like they belong in a dollhouse next to I Banged Your Mom, Cry About It Pussy McGee, and obviously it's gonna look a little off. This is especially true in Brawl, which was Snake's first appearance in the series. Snake was the first third-party fighter in Smash history, and because of that, Nintendo had to change Brawl's art style to make Snake look more normal next to all the other characters. This means that Mario's wearing Levi's now. I'm really happy that they have Snake in Smash, but I feel like they should have gone in a different direction with the art style. To be honest, I've got no clue what they could have done differently, but that doesn't change the fact that playing Brawl nowadays gives the same feeling as drinking motor oil. His moveset is incredibly annoying to play against, but it's fine. Very campy character, you can pretty much stay in one spot for most of the game. Overall, he definitely deserves to be a fighter in Smash, but they could have done some things differently to truly make him feel like he belongs. What do you want me to say? Nintendo adding Young Link to Smash is like if they added Baby Mario to Smash. Why is he here? He first appeared in Super Smash Bros. Melee, and then didn't appear again until Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and the only reason he's in Ultimate is because that game's entire thing is that every character in Smash history is in it. He's not a bad addition per se, he's just disposable. Like, why does Link specifically get his younger self added to the game? Young Link was replaced with Toon Link in Super Smash Bros. Brawl, which makes more sense, although Toon Link is still an odd addition in my opinion. Weirdly enough, Young Link is one of the most competitively viable fighters in Smash, as his moveset is just super reliable and sharp. He's still probably the most disposable character in Smash though. If he was removed in the next game, I wouldn't bat an eye. I feel like you're a little heartless if you make fun of the Ice Climbers, but looking at this realistically, who the hell are these guys? Ice Climber is an old NES game that, get ready Ice Climber fandom, sucks major ass. I think they probably added Ice Climbers as a way to give their more dormant franchises some representation, but this is as dormant can get. I genuinely wouldn't be surprised if the more casual Nintendo fans thought that the Ice Climbers were a character unique to Smash. They were first introduced in Melee, and when they were revealed to be added at E3 2001, the guy recording the video literally said,
They really dug for that one.
Genuinely, the most impact Ice Climbers have made on society is the fact that they're in Smash. If they hadn't been added to Smash, they'd be relegated to the same kind of franchise as something like Clu Clu Land. Or I don't know, fucking Gyromite. Their moveset is pretty basic, although since there's two of them, if one gets KO'd, the other is significantly less powerful. And that is just some of the weirdest characters ever added to Super Smash Bros. Maybe we can go back and look at some more at a later date, because trust me, there are more. I do think we need to give up on the whole add Waluigi to Smash thing though, because Nintendo seems pretty content on not making him a fighter. I think they said it was because he was too creepy, and you know what? They are absolutely right. Jesus Christ, we need to censor that. There could be kids watching.